Well, Natalie, who is 17, has always had some struggles staying focused on her schoolwork. We're a homeschooling family, and as her teacher, I always wondered why she would be reading and sort of pop up. And I knew that she didn't have ADD or attention deficit disorder. She didn't have any of the other symptoms. But that symptom in particular, I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I never would have thought it was her eyes. And then when she expressed that after playing her music for about 3 hours in orchestra, the music was actually moving on the page. So I knew something was wrong, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what to do about it, I should say. And someone had mentioned vision therapy and how that can help train eyes and help with focus ability. And so we came in for testing, and it turned out that Natalie was actually in a place that was considered emergent. She had been unable to look up and look down and find her place for a long time. I had no idea. It was taking her several tries to read one line. It was taking her so long to read. She had actually come to the point where she lost interest in reading and only did what was absolutely required for school. And with that, it took her much longer than it should have.
And what was life like during vision therapy?
Well, at first we had to develop a new routine because vision therapy requires about 30 minutes a day of practice of exercises. So we found a place in our home that we could set up her board that she could lay her things out in the proper place. We had a bulletin board where she could post the things that needed to be posted on a wall. So we made it as easy as possible for her to do her exercises. Because of her age, I only had to help her a little bit each time, and slowly but surely I didn't have to help her at all. She took responsibility and ownership because she saw the progress and she wanted that progress. She wanted to see the change. So that was a really beautiful thing that she could take ownership. I compared it to playing an instrument, which is easy for us because she plays an instrument, but that it requires that regular practice. The only way to make progress is to practice.
And what has life been like after vision therapy?
Well, even as vision therapy was going on and we were reaching the end, the improvements in her ability to focus, to accomplish her work, and to do well, and to do it with joy was incredible. She requested more work. She added a class to her curriculum. She didn't think she could go to college because she couldn't handle all the reading. I didn't know if she could handle all the reading at a higher level. And we started to see that this dream could be realized, that the possibilities have become endless of what she can accomplish. And she has gained that confidence through what she's accomplished in vision therapy because now she understands how her eyes work, how they did, and how they work now, and that it's important to even keep up with the little bit of exercises she has to continue doing. So overall, this has been an incredible gift. The staff here has been so kind and helpful. Her therapist just poured into her during her sessions each week, and the overall experience has been an incredible blessing.
Any words of encouragement to new upcoming patients?
To stay faithful to the schedule. We truly never missed a week, and that is essential. I understand at first I thought it was a little tight even during the holiday season, but we did it because vision therapy made it possible for us to find times that work. So we never missed a week. That's really important. Never missing practice, allowing just 1 or 2 days a week where you take a break. But I would encourage people to trust in the system, trust in the program, and to do what you're asked to do because truly the results will come.
All right. What was life like before vision therapy?
Well, before vision therapy, it was very difficult for me to do any sort of long time, like over 30 minutes of schoolwork. It was hard for me to focus. I would get through maybe a paragraph in a book and I would just give up because my eyes couldn't come together and they couldn't work together to read a line less than 5 times. Also, just every day I would, like an everyday experience, if I'd go to the grocery store, it would take me so long to try to find something because all of the colors and all of the words on a shelf was so overwhelming that I couldn't, it was too overwhelming for me to do that. And so, also, at the beginning of this school year, so I'm a junior in high school, and now's the time when kids usually think about going to college. I wasn't even interested in college because I knew there was a lot of reading, and I knew that it would take so much eye strain that didn't interest me at all. So that's a little bit what it's like, for me at least, what it was like before vision therapy.
And what was life like during vision therapy? Trials, hard times, good times?
Well, during vision therapy, at first I was like, yeah, this is cool. I was really excited about the exercises, but it did slump a little bit, probably around Christmas. I was just kind of not seeing as many benefits, but I think that was just because I was kind of giving up on myself, and I was like, oh, these exercises are really challenging, and it takes so much work because just like anything you want to see progress in, you have to do the work. There's no shortcuts, and it is a lot of hard work, but then a few months later I saw just how completely worth it, all the hard work, and all the 30 minutes a day, it was all completely worth it.
And what is life like after vision therapy? What have you overcome?
Well, now reading has I wouldn't say a breeze, but compared to before, it's so much easier, and I can read something and realize that, oh, I caught every word in a line. I don't have to go back and reread anything. And going to the grocery store is just like breeze right through there. And so just every day, like even seeing people, talking to people, I wasn't able to really focus in on their face. Like it would kind of go in and out, and I don't really know how to explain that, but like seeing our pastor at church, I would just kind of like lose where he was at, and now it's just right there, crystal clear, and my eyes work together so well. Reading music, because music's a huge part of my life, and I used to lose my place a lot, and I couldn't look up at the conductor in orchestra, and now I can look up and look back down, no problems. My eyes work together beautifully. So.
Would you recommend therapy to your friends?
Yes, I would.